Libra, hello, welcome back. And if you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. Today I'm doing a tarot reading from May 9th until May 15th, 2021. This will be for sun, moon, and rising signs in Libra should you cross watch. And this is a general reading, so it might not resonate for you, which is absolutely fine. Take the things that are for you today and leave everything else behind to get into your higher vibes. If this is your first time here on my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you'll stick around. So please do hit the subscribe button, and that way you can catch the videos every single week. If today's reading resonates for you, sweet Libras, leave me a thumbs up and any comments or questions you might have down below. I love to hear from you, and I would really like to invest more in building some community around the channel, so never be shy. Let's see what's going on. Okay, overall energy for you this reading, Libra, is the Three of Cups. We're talking about coming together with our people, generally speaking, when we talk about the Three of Cups. But I think for you in this instance, it is possible that we're dealing with more of a three as a crowd sort of situation, or a betrayal within our close group of friends or peers or loved ones, family members, whatever that might look like. So we'll see as we go through how this controls the energy for everything else. In the recent past for you today, Libra, we have the Page of Wands, the Chariot, and the Three of Swords. This to me is like a new relationship that comes to a grinding halt, something that is like a flash in the pan. It starts with a lot of attraction. You're really kind of hot and heavy for one another. You're both seemingly taking a lot of forward action to come together, and a lot of momentum being created, and then very abruptly somebody pulling out of that. And I do get the sense, Libra, that this was the other person and not you. I think you're the one that's been kind of left behind, feeling confused, feeling hurt, and not really understanding how we could be moving forward in such a way and then, completely lose it. In the present energies, we have the Seven of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Judgment card. So we're talking about rationalizing what has gone on here, taking the time to sit with all of our feelings, working to justify them all, looking to understand them all, and maybe reaching out to somebody that is, very trusted and close to us, who we can be exposed around and not be scared of, to understand if we feel we were the problem in this, or if the other person was maybe behaving out of line in some kind of way. Because I see this being a very confusing exchange for you. I think, that you're moving forward feeling as if everything is really great and everything has momentum and everything is building, and then suddenly it's just stopped and you're left with more questions than you have answers. So you need somebody that you can bounce your feelings and your thoughts and your hurt off of, to understand if it's coming from an authentic place or not. So I think that you may be questioning yourself a little bit on that. Coming into future energies here, Libra, I think we're just seeing the hurt, lingering for just a little bit here. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles, an interesting little array. But we see you here, Libra, taking a step back, becoming a little bit more protective of your heart, becoming a little bit more protected and guarded in how you're interacting with others, how much you're willing to invest in others, because there's hurt, like I think what you're looking for here is genuine connection, and connection that goes like back and forth, that what you're putting in is coming back to you, and you're feeling as if you're putting in, and this person did the same, and then they just pulled the plug. And now there's a little bit of lingering fear of going through that process again. I don't know that this is going to be a long-winded sort of removal of yourself from this sort of dating energy. I think you're definitely going to take a little bit of a time out here. So we'll clarify and see what else we can learn and glean for you. I'll start with clarifying this Three of Cups and the overall energy. Whoa. Four of Emotions, the Muse of Voices, and the Three of Materials. Yeah, I think, you know, you're going to be feeling very distracted by this for a little while. It may also be that like the feelings that are surfacing for you based after the rejection of this are something that are going to be kind of like big and looming over the group of people that you are closest with. I do think those around you are looking to pick you back up, to help you to rebuild, to kind of pull the pieces back together here. But I think initially, Libra, it's going to be challenging for you to see what your loved ones, what your peers and friends are trying to do for you. I think that you're just going to be so overwhelmed and mentally preoccupied with the hurt, with the anguish, with the not understanding what has gone wrong here, that you're not really going to see what other people are doing to try to give you the love that you feel was just robbed from you. So, you know, be mindful of how those you love are responding and what they are working to offer you at this time as well. I mean, it's all very challenging when our hearts are involved. We'll take a look at the Three of Swords in the recent past for you. Whoa, so clumsy. That was my fault. That was totally my fault. No one said she was perfect, you know, but the cards do find the way to where they need to go, always. Seven of Emotions, again, the Five of Inspiration and the Page of Emotions. Yeah, a lot of conflicting feelings, a lot of confusion here, a lot of feeling like unsure. I really am continuing to get energy here, Libra, of you gaslighting yourself, of you blaming yourself in some way, seeing this as a personal shortcoming, reanalyzing all of the interactions, reanalyzing all of the exchanges. And I really don't think that that is the case. I think that you're creating something in your head where you did something wrong, whereas I think what actually happened here is like somebody else was not being genuine with you, and took advantage a little bit of your heart and your feelings, and maybe they were caught up in it initially, but it scared them or whatever the case might be. So please don't give yourself that personal blame on this, because it really seems to me like you're battling a lot of conflicting emotions that are relating to, you know, I was in the wrong and I wasn't in the wrong. And I mean, again, we're coming from a place of being really hurt. It's not surprising. Conflicting emotions are going to happen. They are valid. Hold space for them. Really sit with and understand the feelings that are surfacing for you here, Libra, and be okay with them. But don't accept the shortcoming of this interaction as a personal shortcoming. It takes two people. It takes two people. Let's take a look at the Judgment card here in the present energy for you. Ten of Materials, the Page of Materials, and the Four of Inspiration. Yeah, Libra, you're really looking for security. You want somebody that you can grow with, somebody that you can take life slowly with, work towards big goals with, somebody that, you know, you could consider having as a long-term partner, as a spouse, as a family person, like somebody that to have a family with. And I think that you are going to come into this recognition that maybe this person was not that, but it was easy to be wrapped up in all of the charms that were happening, because I think there was a lot of physical attraction between you and this other person, and that's really what got the ball rolling initially. But the more that you reflect on the values you're looking for in a partner, particularly a long-term partner, I think you're going to recognize that they just weren't the one. You want somebody that is going to be willing to go slow and steady with you into the future, and who is also willing to consider a future together. Let's take a look down here in the future energies at the Six of Pentacles. Ace of Materials, Eight of Emotions, and the Ten of Inspiration. Yeah, I think, Libra, like all of this is going to be very heavy and very challenging for you in the beginning, okay? I don't think that you're going to be in this space for a very long time, but you're going to be kind of like removing yourself, like I said earlier, being a little bit more guarded, not really wanting to give to another person because you don't want to be hurt again. But I think that in doing so, in just having this present energy time where you're reflecting on what you're actually looking for, the values you're actually looking for in another person, and eliminating, you know, those that aren't aligning with that, that even though you're removing, there's going to be an opportunity for you to find somebody that can give you that solid offer you're looking for. And it's really going to help you to move on and to let go and to grow into bigger things and better things for yourself. We'll take one last message here for you before I wrap things up. Eight of Cups, again, the Queen of Wands, and the Sun. Okay. This, like, recognizing your own worth and being able to walk away from those who do not reflect the value that you hold as a human being, that aren't interested in acknowledging all that you offer, all of the power, all of the love, all of the nurturing, all the kindness really that Libra come with. The sooner that you can reach a point where you're willing to turn your back on those people that are not going to uplift you, not going to recognize you for all that you do have to offer, once you start that walking away process, you will find that there will be a mounting build of confidence for you. You will feel more aligned with what you need to be doing. And overall, you will put yourself in a really high vibrational state where abundance and love and happiness can come to you easily because you are acknowledging your own self-worth and your own value. So this is going to be a painful week maybe in some ways, but I think it's going to help you to really see how you see yourself and what you do offer and what you expect and want from another person. And it's going to help you to be able to seek out that type of person. I really hope this was helpful to you, Libra. If it was, please do subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, and we'll see you next week.